Hey, welcome to Reality Is. Today's reality is that there is danger in the fear of failure. Now, you may be thinking, okay, she's tripping because how can the fear of failure be dangerous? I mean, it's a feeling. So, how is a feeling dangerous? And the truth is that the fear of failure keeps us from becoming who we are truly meant to be. And there's a real danger in that. Reality, no one likes to fail. I mean, I think we can all agree on that. So if you agree with that, do me a favor and put a number one in the comments. No one wants to fail, but here's the thing. We will. We will all fail at some point in our lives. And people who have a fear of failure will typically hold back on doing the things that they desire to do because they are afraid that they won't succeed or meet the goal. And they end up talking themselves out of doing it and they never actually try. An interesting fact is we don't always recognize when the fear of failure is interfering with our life. And that's because at some point we begin to really normalize the behavior of having an avoidance pattern that includes not trying new things or not taking risks. Hi, I'm Harriet, the Limitless Business Coach. I help ambitious women live a life without limits by helping them to remove internal roadblocks so that they can create the business and life that they love. The fear of failure is dangerous in business and life because it causes you to not take chances or risks, which keeps you from reaching your full potential. The fear of failure can sneak up on you and take over certain areas of your life without you even realizing how much is impacting you or your decisions. And that's what makes it dangerous. I want you to drop a number three in the comments if you have previously or are currently dealing with a fear of failure. And drop a number two if you aren't quite sure yet and keep watching. Without taking chances or risks, we don't leave our comfort zone and we can't grow there. Have you ever heard of the quote, you got to get comfortable being uncomfortable? And that's because we grow in our discomfort. We actually grow the most in our discomfort because we are doing things that we aren't accustomed to doing, and it stretches us and makes us grow. Now, a second danger of the fear of failure is that fear of failure makes us uneasy about trying new things, which allows you to be able to easily talk yourself out of considering something new or considering trying something again if you don't hit the goal the first time. But I want you to think about Henry Ford. He's famous for his idea of the assembly line. Did you know that he had many businesses that left him broke 5 different times before his success of the assembly line? Can you imagine if he had given up on himself and just said, you know what? I'm broke again. I'm not doing this. I mean, he would never have received the success he did from creating the assembly line. I mean, someone would have come up with the assembly line, I suppose, but it wouldn't have been him because he would have given up on himself. See, the thing is, constantly trying something when we don't get it right the first time, that helps us to grow, to know more, to learn more. So there's really no harm in that. Another danger of the fear of failure is its impact on our mindset. See, fear of failure often stems from us being overly critical and negative about our abilities. So if you try something and fail, it's just proof to yourself that all those negative things that you were been saying about yourself in your head, you're right about it. So when you're saying, "Oh, I'm not good enough, or I'm not worthy enough, I'm not smart enough," those things become valid and true if you fail. So you just decide, you know what, I'll do nothing so I can avoid the fear of failure. So you're avoiding your chance of failure while simultaneously avoiding your chance of success. Because without trying, your chance of success is 0%. Now, something I started saying to myself or asking myself when I felt challenged with, something that I was a little afraid of or fearful of is, but will you die? Now, I know it sounds kind of crazy, but the thing is this: if whatever you are afraid of or afraid of trying or doing won't cause you or someone else death or bodily harm, what are you actually afraid of? And that is something that I had to challenge myself with. Because here's the reality: fear is natural, it's an emotion that we all experience, but it should not keep you from following your dreams. It should not keep you from living your very best life. You can train yourself to face your fears, or at the very least, learn to do it afraid so that you can go after your goals and achieve them. I want to thank you so much for tuning in and watching this episode of Reality Is. If you enjoyed this video or you can relate, be sure to like and subscribe and tune into my next video where I'll be discussing tips to deal with the fear of failure. If you happen to be dealing with fear of failure in different areas of your life and you need some support, go to the description and click the link to schedule a complimentary chat with me. Talk to you soon. Bye, y'all.